So there seems to be a secret tape, SEX tape, that has been floating around for a very long time with some interesting male rappers involved. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, please, and send a super thanks if you guys wish to. Let's get into this very quickly. Now, this video is floating around on YouTube, and it has been on YouTube. Guys, this video was uploaded 12 years ago. A celebrity bodyguard reveals on the June 13th, 2011, the existence of a sex tape that features Stephen Hill, T.I., Divine Stevens, P. Diddy, and wait for it, Nas. So, Nas, sorry, I don't know my accent.
And T.I. is in it. You got, what's the name, Harrell. You got, what's the guy named, Divine Stevens. And so when you get that, if you show that before the BET Awards, they done. He's done. Some people scared. Some people get scared to do stuff. Me and her was talking about it, and she just said be very careful with it, because she said that it's going to expose some stuff that's going to cause a lot of problems. But
that to me is very interesting. This was uploaded by somebody called Hollywood Street King. I believe somebody goes by the name of Jackie Jasper, who was a blogger, writer, and has a lot of content, conversations in regards to P. Diddy. Way back in the day, 2015, 2014, there's a lot of information that he has gotten, which I think is very interesting that people perhaps might not know. Now, it's very interesting. I'm going to play some of it, and the bodyguard is claiming that they were all together, right before a particular award show, doing stuff, and that he's seen it. The video has not come to light. Now, all of the comments, most of them are denying it because this came out in 2011, so nobody really believed that this tape really existed. But with these lawsuits, with Cassie's especially, and with the freak-offs, and with the tapes and etc. being filmed and showing it to Cassie and etc., all of that now gives credence to this particular video that claimed that there is a tape between all of these guys. Now, for the fact that this particular individual called Jackie, I wouldn't say disappeared, but has stopped editing this site 1 year after this, obviously goes to show you that perhaps he was in kind of danger.
You can, when you put this out, this part of it out, they have to come out and say something now. They have to.
Perhaps he was threatened, intimidated, and perhaps, this information was shut down. The security guard who's claiming that he has this information, perhaps he was paid, because I believe that he has disappeared. I'm not really sure where he is in any capacity. But these conversations of tapes have been around for a very long time. But all of those old conversations now add huge validity and credence to all of the lawsuits that are happening now. And this is the interesting part. There's a lot of information that people can dig up and research on when it comes to Diddy and the people above him and etc. All of that is public for people to look at and see, all on Google and etc. But all of that now adds significant credence to what we're seeing now in the past month. I don't think we realize how significant the past month has been with these lawsuits coming out, with Cassie's lawsuit coming out. We're all shocked at the lawsuits and what's happening. But if you look into old videos that are now resurfacing, this was uploaded, guys, 12 years ago, citing that he had seen a tape and there were many people there and they had did things and etc.
Miss Deborah Lee for BET. Miss Deborah Lee, she can't even imagine what it's going to do when you show this memory card. Well, I mean, this is special because you know what we need to do? They got the awards coming up on the 26th. We need to drop it almost the same time.
Granted, the issue for me isn't what people are doing, what men or women are doing. As long as it's consensual, they can do whatever they wish to or please. But it also gives credence to these accusations and allegations that are coming up now, and especially the fact that we've seen Diddy with Usher, with Frosted Flakes, when Usher was a minor, when Bieber was a minor. That is the issue of harm, abuse, and grooming of minors and grooming of young boys and girls, whether they're minors or just over the age of 18. These are the issues here. And this particular tape that allegedly exists gives credence to all of these allegations and harm that these people have obviously gone through. It's an absolute shame. It's disgusting. It's absolutely vile. So these rappers allegedly are all involved in some kind of capacity in this video. The fact that this was uploaded 12 years ago is insane. People don't lie about this stuff. What does this celebrity bodyguard have to gain by lying? Number one. Number two, we also know Jane Deal, who was a bodyguard of P. Diddy, has been screaming about stuff for a very long time, and nobody was really listening to him, or perhaps they did and they never just caught a wave because Diddy never really faced any lawsuits or any significant crazy behavior. But information is going to be rebuilt, re-brought back into the atmosphere now that these Diddy lawsuits are fresh out in the open. And Diddy has been active and around since the 90s for a very long time. And I believe his behavior only got worse because his correlation of power increased. So this particular video, I want to link it in the bio below so you guys can check it out and watch it. I'm going to put points into this, into the video of the celebrity guard, basically calling and contacting a writer blogger called Jackie Jasper.
But when the guy approached me with the memory card and said, look on this, I said, wow. Okay, this would really entertain. This would really. You might have to move from LA after that. Stephen Hill stuff that you just brought up. A guy filmed some stuff on his cell phone that Stephen don't know about. And I got the memory card.
And admitting that there was this tape, you know, with amongst some of our favorite rappers. So it's very interesting. That also might give us the questions of, you know, all these rappers who are quiet right now about what Diddy did, perhaps they know things about Diddy. Perhaps they know X, Y, Z about him, you know, in terms of allegations of abuse. And everybody's just, you know, choosing to stay quiet. It's very interesting. It looks like Diddy is going down, you know, quite fast. The LA Times article came out yesterday as well. More allegations from Kirk Burroughs. 18 brands left him. 5 more additional brands have now left him as well. You know, Motown, UMG have dropped him as well. The Grammys soon to be dropping him as well. Clive is going to turn on him, which he's doing right now as well. It's all tumbling down quite fast. And whilst things are tumbling down quite fast and we're looking at all the information and the lawsuits all in front of us, we need to also look at the historical information prior that's been uploaded, where people have been talking, like this Jackie person or anybody else from 2015. We need to dig that all up, child. We all need to get into the shed and get those shovels and dig that all up and look into it. And all of it is public. All of it is able to see everywhere on the internet. It's all there. You just have to look at it and find it. And so I think that is the important thing. And then this is what is happening here now, where information like this is being digged up. So the fact that this is obviously on the internet, Lord knows, it's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. It looks like this particular person called Jackie Jasper has been exposing a lot of stuff in regards to P. Diddy way ahead of his time, to the point where it was so way ahead that when he was speaking a lot of the stuff, a lot of people dismissed it, thought he was talking garbage, trash, that he was a hater, that it was a conspiracy theory. That is basically what it was at the moment. It was a conspiracy theory for the masses, for a lot of people. And now all of it seems to have come true from what Jaguar and Gene have been saying, especially what Cassie's lawsuit says. It's absolutely horrific, let alone these 3 other lawsuits. So I think this is what is interesting now. This particular writer blogger was ahead of his time because he has a lot of information about everything that is going on. There's even an article that he wrote in 2015 about Ron Burkle being a sugar daddy. Like, it's absolutely insane. This man was way ahead of his time. I'm just so I'm like gagged. I didn't even expect him to write something like that. What were his exclusives? Who did he know? I'm pretty sure he has a lot of information. I'm not sure where the man is now. Perhaps he's still around. But, you know, it's interesting that his site and everything kind of stopped a year after that. Clearly was intimidated. Clearly people confronted him or something. We don't know. But, whew, very interesting indeed. Make of this what you will. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it. Let's not be too distracted by the lawsuits. We have that information and we're going to cover it as it comes on. But there's a lot more historical information there that is all on the online world. Subscribe, click that button, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.